services should look at that market segment before designing their products and services, right? And therefore, we want to bring the rest of the world, make it accessible for the deaf community. So when I say accessible for the deaf community, what do I mean? We have organizations working in skilling, education, placements, and a whole lot of it. Well, we aim a little further down. We want to make everything accessible for them. It could be banking, healthcare, wellness, yoga, spirituality, advertisements, brands, products, anything that a hearing person has access to, a deaf person should have access to. And with that goal, we set out 3 years ago, trying to make things accessible. Today, we have forayed into education, skilling, and placement as a part of it. We have also made travel and tourism accessible in sign language by working with Archaeological Survey of India. We have made apps like Zerodha and Coin DCX accessible for sign language, and the work that's a start for us to where we want to go. We are not spread out for the rest of the disabilities because we don't know that. I personally have lived experiences. My co-founder has lived experiences, and my entire team is deaf. So we believe we want to do one thing and we want to do it well, right? And we stick to the deaf community as a part of what we do. That's pretty much about Yunikee, and I would like to quickly show a small show reel of what we've done in the last few years.
I'm sorry, I don't know the name is not displayed. Yunikee is spelled how?
Yunikee. I just didn't get the domain of Unikee, so I just went with whatever.
Okay.
That's pretty much what I have. Am I okay with my 3 minutes?
Yes, you are. Are there any questions for Yunikee?
We have our friends here from Silent. They do a pretty good job. I'm sure she will present as well.
Any questions for? So, are you already in the market available as a solution?
Yes. As of now, we have close to a learning platform, which is what I said, skilling and education, has about 10,000 odd paid subscribers on the platform.
So, this is predominantly B2B, B2C?
B2C and B2B. Where we work with NGOs, schools and colleges and governments and make the programs available. A large part of our customer user base is from the deaf community.
It's pretty impressive in 3 years' time. What are some of the biggest challenges that you face?
For technology. So I get this often, right? Today you are able to create content by using AI avatars and videos. So I get a lot of questions saying, why can't we do the same with sign language? And my argument has been, well, if we can do that, that's good, but sign language is just not a bunch of fingers. It's body expressions, facial expressions, your posture, positioning, and a whole lot of things. The funny thing is, within India, there are at least 20 known sign languages. Around the world, there are 300 sign languages. And it's usual for all of us to assume sign language is one. Well, I am really looking forward for somebody to get there from a motion capture and AI standpoint. Then it makes things easier for us to make every website accessible in sign language, every app accessible in sign language. But are we there yet? No, we're not.
So your solution, is it only for English? How does it show up?
So it's American, British. So we are working on a project in Uganda, in Ugandan sign language. So I think because the way we are structured as an organization, 85% of our team is deaf, and we have people across the globe who can help find solutions.
The Microsofts and Googles of the world, trying to even do accessibility. Do you feel there's a potential threat at some point, or you're comfortable and confident?
I'm comfortable and confident. Microsoft and Google will find. They'll come with their money, but we got our community together.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.
What is it coming up?
language, different diverse sign language is there.
Yes.
As you said. How do you cope with when you meet a hearing impaired person?
Which language do you speak, sir? Other than English?
I'm Tamil.
Yeah.
Tamil.
So Sangha Tamil இருக்கு, மெட்ராஸ் தமிழ் இருக்கு,
Correct.
வில்லிவாக்கம் தமிழ் இருக்கு, மதுரை தமிழ் இருக்கு, கோயம்புத்தூர் தமிழ் இருக்கு, திருநெல்வேலி தமிழ் இருக்கு. பேசினா புரியும் இல்ல?
ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கும் ஒரு விதமான language.
நரேட்டிவ்
Just
ஒரு 5 நிமிஷம் பேசினா புரிஞ்சிடும்.
புரிஞ்சிடும். Have you ever tried to teach the visually impaired on the sign language to interact with the other hearing impaired?
Yeah, so we also have, we also work with the blind, and then there is a subgroup called deaf blind.
Yeah.
So there is a way to communicate. I am not the expert, but my team knows how to teach and communicate with blind and deaf blind.
Maybe I will also connect.
Please.
Thank you.
So are you going to? My name is Vasanthi Hariprakash. I'm from Bangalore. I'm from the media podcaster. I see a sign on your thing saying in banking. So I don't know if I entered your demonstration late. What is the thing that you all do? I didn't get the idea yet.
There
At
are two
Yunikee.
things that we've done with a couple of banks in India, especially in
Is it
Bangalore.
okay in the interest of time if I ask you to go to their stall and actually see what?
Fine. Because it's just that the people who are watching, if you can just give a one-liner, that's fine. They can always refer
I'll just
later.
quickly close this. There are two things that we do. Banks have this bad habit of making us sign forms which we don't understand. Now, as I'm very careful about signing anything with the bank, a deaf person is doubly cautious. So we translate all that into sign language and make it accessible. That's one. Two, customer service, right? I walk into a bank, and as a deaf person, I want to talk to a banking person. I cannot communicate with him. That's where we partner with people like Signable, right? And they have a live on-demand interpretation services, and we help them, open up banking, fixed deposits, so on and so forth. These are the primary two things, but there's a lot more to do within the bank.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the presentation. We'll now have Torchit. They present about their 200 plus assistive aids and devices for different disabilities. Torchit. You're from Torchit? They're not here? Okay, we'll move to the next one. He's here. Hi. Torchit, it's your presentation. Please come. Okay, we'll do the next one and then you can come. We'll now have Benedict Bookstore will present on accessible books.
I want to talk to your wife. That's it. That's Yunikee, Chaithanya, Kottapalli. So this is a project demo that's happening at the IIT Research Park and Empower. So we get to see different products of assisting those people with disabilities.
So good afternoon. So we are from Benedict. Benedict is a non-for-profit organization based out of the US, and its flagship project is called Bookshare. Many of you have heard of Bookshare. So Bookshare is basically the world's largest online library for persons with print disabilities. So what is print disability? Print disability is any kind of disability because of which a person cannot read a printed material, like for example blindness or low vision or learning disabilities, right? So currently we have more than 12 lakh books as we speak, and every month we almost upload almost 4,000 to 5,000 books, accessible books. And in India, what we do is, apart from producing accessible books, we also partner with our schools in a project called Digital Literacy Project, where we motivate teachers and students to do their work, read, write and teach using technology. So basically what we do is we produce content, we train the students and teachers on how to use devices with assistive technology, and our CSR partners fund the devices so we can give it to the students. So what